All right, folks, I think we can get started. Just to give a quick recap on the meetup and the way we host these meetings is we do it every second and fourth Thursday of the month. So this is the 13th of March. We're doing it first for the March the first time, and we hold it at every 7 p.m. IST. And the agenda for today is specifically about the upcoming Kubecon, which is in 2 weeks, Kubecon London. And also, we're going to talk about a couple of Litmus advocacy items, and then we'll also see of a couple of meetups we have in plan. And then we'll open the floor if anybody has any questions on the contributions they want to share, or any issues or any doubts, which uh, you want to bring over from the Litmus Slack channel, or any developer specific doubts. Feel free to ask them as well. But that's the overall agenda for the meeting today. So we will move on to the first slide, which is about KubeCon. So KubeCon is right around the corner. It is on April 1st to April 4th. This time it's happening in London, KubeCon Europe. And Litmus is there in a couple of different areas. So we have our sessions, we have our booths, we have a lot of interesting pre and post events which we are planning out. So we'll see how much we can actually carry forward, and how much we can interact with the community at Europe. So to start off with, we have the booth. So feel free to join us if you are attending, if you are around the venue, if you are a part of KubeCon EU this time. Our kiosk number is 10A. So we are at level 1 in the hall entrance, and 8 to 9 in the project pavilion. So we have the afternoon shift. So you will find this in all the 3 days, second, third, and fourth. The first day, the 2nd April, is, I think, primarily the one where we'll have the Cube Crawl event. So will be a couple of people are pretty much most of the audience will stay back late for the Cube Crawl. So since we'll have the afternoon event, feel free to hang out with us. It's from 3:30 in the afternoon to 7:45, and that is also the time frame where we'll be having the Cube Crawl. And the next day we'll have it from 2 to 5, and then following along from 12:30 to the last day. So we will be available all 3 days of KubeCon, and in the afternoon shift for on the booth. So if you have any questions regarding Litmus, regarding chaos engineering, any comparison, or any just wanting to grab some swag, so just hang out with the maintainers, just talk about Litmus in general. Just feel free to let us know. Just come over, just have a good time. So a couple of teammates, also a couple of folks from the call here will also be present there. So feel free to just drop by, say hi. All right, so now we have a couple of sessions in KubeCon, and we'll also be covering the same in a CNCF blog later, in a couple of weeks as well. So to start off with, we have one session which is presented by Sarthak in the maintainer track. Since Sarthak is here, I'd just like to hand it over to him so that he can talk about this talk.
Yeah, sure, Sam. Thanks. So yeah, I'll be attending KubeCon Europe, and so we will be delivering a maintainer track on Litmus. So I'll be delivering it along with Saranya. So in this, we will mostly cover the updates from our recent releases, observability and scalability features that we have added, and we'll also showcase like how these features they address real world issues. So and yeah, how can this be utilized by developers and SREs? Then in this session, like we'll also cover some of the major project updates, whatever we have done in our recent few days. Then some security governance updates, and obviously the contribution from the community members. Also, we'll have like we'll be covering the roadmap that we have for upcoming features and whatever we have planned for Litmus. And yeah, so these are the major things that we have planned to cover in this maintainer track. And this will be on 3rd of April. I guess details are already on your screen. I'll also share the link with you if someone wants to just check the schedule. So I've pasted
Awesome.
the link in the chat.
Thanks, Sarthak. Awesome. All right. I hope to see a couple of folks from the community here as well, and then a lot of amazing chaos engineering talks as well this time around at Kubecon. So yeah, thanks Arthur for doing this and bringing this up. Next, we have a Project Lightning talk also on Litmus, which is part of the maintainer track as well. Since Vedant will be the one delivering it, so since Vedant is here, would you want to quickly talk about it, Vedant?
Yeah, sure. So hey everyone, this is Vedant here. I'm also one of the maintainers for LitmusChaos. So we will be giving a lightning talk at Kubecon EU, which is this talk will be on April 1st. Like in this talk, like because since the name says it's a lightning, so we'll be just talking about some context around what is chaos meaning and what how LitmusChaos works in this space. Similarly, we'll also talk about a little bit about our ongoing journey towards graduation, this security analysis which we did and what are the different contributions which we did as part of it. Similarly, doc analysis that we had, and there were also different actionable contributions from community. And then the other mentorships which we do, like LFX and GSOC, etc., right? And then there will be some discussions around what are the next steps that we want to do. We are also talking to different tech persons, right? And then maybe some stats around the end users and different adopters which we have as of today. So yeah, I mean we will keep it a bit lightning talk, but yeah, I mean if you are joining us, feel free to let us know, drop a message, we can meet, and hang out.
Awesome. Thanks for that. And also, I think these folks will also be there in the Litmus booth. If anybody has any questions, then you can reach out to them. They'll be happy to help out. We'll also be happy to help out virtually, but they'll be there in person, so you can reach out to them whenever you're there. And last thing I wanted to note, like discuss about Kubecon EU on specifically the chaos engineering field. There's not just Litmus, like there's a couple of great talks lined up for chaos engineering in general. So it's great that we are advocating as a whole community and like spreading the word, because right now the ecosystem where we are at is more of an adoption phase where companies are actively adopting it. So it's really great to see the shift in momentum and in the schedule as well for Kubecon. If you go over and look into it, there's a couple of great chaos engineering talks. So feel free to just drop by and just learn more about the community and the area specifically if you're in Kubecon. Awesome. So next up we have the talk on Litmus in CNCF Bugli, which was just a couple of days back last week. So it was a wide variety of audience. We had a lot of working professions, a lot of students, because it's a local chapter meetup by Cloud Native Community Groups of Bugli in West Bengal in India. There's a lot of people that attended the meet, and there's a lot of networking, a lot of good talk, a lot of new faces, and a lot of people who discovered chaos engineering for the first time, and I think are now gladly and happily a part of the Litmus community as well. So they are expanding, they're trying to learn more about the same. So you'll see a couple of them hanging around in Slack or joining Slack, and they're pretty new to it. So we are trying our best to help them out with resources and get them up and running with their first chaos engineering experiment. But it was great to see such enthusiasm back in the town, and yeah, we had a good meet. We discussed about how Litmus works, and it was pretty basic, but it was also good to see the energy in the local chapters. Uh, Also, we have the incident management meetup this time around, which we are planning to do on the 30th of March, this month, end of the month, and end of the month. We will be opening up the CFP soon by next week, hopefully, and everybody who is interested can apply, especially if you're in Bangalore. Feel free to apply. We'd love to have you. We'll be, of course, doing one round of review on all the CFPs we receive, because it has to still adhere to the topic at hand, which is incident management. And we are doing it as part of the Kubernetes Chaos Engineering Meetup group, where we advocate both chaos engineering and incident management. So yeah, part of the two tracks, this is only one track specific for incident management, and we are planning this for the 30th of March. We'll be giving out more details soon on meetup.com and also on the social channels we have. So this is in plan, and like always, we are doing it from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. almost with 3 talks currently in mind, but we are flexible, and this is the tentative plan. So if we receive a couple of great talks, we'll be shifting the timeline and of course moving the event to something a bit longer. But we'll communicate that with you soon. So this is the tentative plan to do it on the 30th of March. More details will be like shared soon. So yeah, that is it from my side. One last thing that I also wanted to share is we have started the LFX journey as well. So Litmus has been participating in LFX, and this year around this term we have 3 tasks, and all the 3 tasks have simultaneously started. We are working towards uh, creating like better plans for each mentee, and all the mentees are currently in progress and in the first week, so they're also learning the ropes and everything. From the next meeting onwards, I think hopefully we'll also be able to hear more updates from them on what they're working on, and also on the electric side as well. So that is a quick note that I wanted to also share as part of this call. If there's any question, any doubts, any contributors that want to just come up and ask anything, or just anything from anyone's side, let me know. Otherwise, we can find it out. All right. If there's nothing else, then thank you all for joining. We will meet you again in the next community call and the maintainers call. And thanks again for joining in. Hopefully, we get to see all of you in Kubecon soon. Awesome. See you guys later. Cheers.